Hello, it's the SeahawksFan with another Go Battle League video. We got Shadow Mamoswine as a featured Pokemon for this video. And we have a pretty bad lead up against a Mewtwo. They're going to be very much outpacing us. But they're going to go for a Focus Blast? Oh my gosh, let's go. I think, well, if they do have Psy Strike, I imagine, but I'm not going to risk it. It is Psy Strike. Okay, Psy Strike. Focus Blast could have avoided the shield, but I am forced to shield. I would have been forced to shield that one had I just continued with all this energy. And now we have a QM, which is not too bad. Able to get the knockout. And let's see what's in the back. It's a Mamoswine. Let's go. I should have just thrown the Avalanche, but still have Kyogre. And yeah, that's a awful matchup for Kyogre. No, for Mamoswine. We scale off their Dragonite. We find a Metagross, a massive counter to our Ice type, and we can Waterfall, Chip, and Surf to get to threaten a knockout. Bullet punches adding up, and I've held on to my shields, but thankfully they do decide to absorb the energy into their Dragonite. We go back to square one, and they bring in and reveal a Ho-Oh. Now, just gotta try to be efficient with the amount of energy I can get in to be able to win this matchup. And maybe have some energy for the Dragonite, because I'm going to need to be careful in case of superpower. They do sack the Ho-Oh with the shield. They're going to shield up, and I do reach an Avalanche, which could probably take out 2 whole Dragonites with that super effective shadow damage power. We have a bad lead up against an Excadrill. We're going to stay in a bit, and we are going to shield up because surely there's something in the back that we want to use this Mamoswine for, and we can catch a Drill Run. But none is ready. They do get some extra energy in. They do catch fair play on them catching the Psy Strike. Can I reach a Shadow Ball? I am not trying to risk it for the biscuit, and I would have failed, and that would have been bad. But the shields are down. I do reach an Avalanche in time, and that's going to be a big knockout. We are going to have the whole backline revealed with the Metagross coming in, and I'm going to correctly shield a Earthquake, and I'm going to get the Excadrill KO'd. And yep, that Metagross did not want the smoke anymore. Kyogre knows how to deal with that nonsense. Mudshot Rhyperior is a bit of a problem. I've decided to use the Shadow Mewtwo. Psy Strike is not enough for a knockout, although I can shield up a Rock Wrecker and get the Psycho Cut down. Although I actually do take a Breaking Swipe, barely. And it is a Lugia. Hopefully they expect Shadow Ball and they get me out in time before could have gotten a second move. But it's fine. I was expecting them to potentially be swapping out. So let's throw the Avalanches because they stayed in and gave us hope. And let's bring in the Kyogre. It is a Dragonite, and that is no wonder they stayed in and they catch the Origin Pulse. Now, are they going to fumble this win? What they should be doing is just getting that farm down, and yeah, they do have another move ready. And yeah, just want to show you a bit of a mistake. Fair play on them for catching all the energy. Going to be catching their Side Strike on my Shadow Mewtwo. And they're going to bring in a Giratina, which is a little tricky. Should have just thrown a move. But now I do throw a move. Do they expect me to try and get to 2 moves? I land the Shadow Ball. Oh my gosh. Okay, but it's time to bring in Kyogre. Very tricky. We do have the Lugia on the site, which is... it's not good. And being down a shield with a Pokemon down is not good. Although we can bring in Mamoswine, get a shield. We do reach an Avalanche as they reach a Side Strike. And I actually do want to use the energy. Although it may not have been worth it. We do get them to use their next Side Strike. And we are going to get a Surf in time. Before one too many Side Strikes. And we survive the Sky Attack. But they have another Sky Attack. Oof. Golden lead up against a Rayquaza. We scare them into Metagross, and we have an amazing counter to the Metagross. And the Kyogre able to tank those heavy-hitting Meteor Mashers just fine, and Surf gets him down to red. I think I definitely did survive enough. And I'm just going to get some chip with the Surf. And back to the Ice type. Scaling them off. The Mighty Quasar not ready. And with the shield advantage from me, I can comfortably bring in Shadow Mewtwo. And I knew it was Fire Punch, but I was being silly and didn't trust my sense. And this time I do trust my sense. Not. I should have snuck in at least one extra Psycho Cut in. But the Side Strike's not enough. Did I fumble this bag? Side Strike. Shadow Mamoswine comes in to pot us know in time for that win. That was close. And now we have a Xerneas. This Pokemon's a bit of a problem. Gonna have high horsepower ready, and I throw the Avalanche, getting a shield. I'm gonna be forced to shield because, well, yeah. I think a Moonblast would have been enough. Definitely a close combat would have been enough. I do catch the next move on Kyogre. And considering they let the move go through, I expected it to be close combat. Origin Pulse is charged up for that Dialga, grabbing their last shield. They do get a nice farm down. And now it's time to bring in Shadow Mewtwo. My best and last choice I have to be able to reach a Shadow Ball, but not in time. I do survive long enough. And I think actually, maybe definitely best. They were in Side Strike range, and I'm able to reach a Shadow Ball with the residual energy. And my Mamoswine takes the win. With Mewtwo being a big carry. And now we have them pivot into a Excadrill out of the Giratina. And the mole is getting bodied by the Kyogre. Now they are going to have 2 things weak to this Kyogre. But it's fine because we have Shadow Mewtwo in the back that can deal with most things. Kyogre is good against. And we are back to threatening with the Avalanche and Ice up against this insanely bulky dragon and Ghost Demon. But they conceded the match because we were in just too good of a position. We have a Lugia on the ropes. We're going to be the first one to throw a move, and we get a shield with an avalanche. They're going to throw a sky attack in time. And as a frail enough Pokemon, especially after those Dragon Tails, I do commit a shield, and they're unable to, at least they just don't throw that next move they may have had. And we're able to find a Dialga in the back with the alignment of Kyogre up against that Ho-Oh. I do shield because I know I can comfortably take whatever that Ho-Oh gets to on the Kyogre, and Side Strike is enough for a knockout. Had I gotten just a bit more energy, I would have landed the Side Strike and then ended the game faster. But Surf, especially after that defense drop, is overkill. Plenty of damage. And now we have a Melmetal. Very kind of tricky. Let's pivot into the Mew. We're going to go for, Mewtwo. We're going to go for the Shadow Ball on the Goldango. Very nice to have found something we need Kyogre for. And with the double steel team, knowing that there's something in the back that surely we can use our Mamoswine for. But also knowing we need alignment. And we win alignment with this Shadow Ball knockout. If Goldango gets a bait move, whoo man. When it gets Make It Rain. If it's a superpower clone, that would be incredible. But a steel type move, that would be so fun. It is a Thunderbolt Melmetal, so I am forced to throw the Surf. I guess I could have 40 chests and try and catch a Thunderbolt on my ground type, but the double Iron Bash, they're taking a lot of damage and forced to go for another one of those. And this Groudon, it has a Fire Punch ready. Gonna bank up some extra energy before the next move and get the knockout. And another avalanche is in time, and they are gone. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you did enjoy. I really enjoy making these videos, and I appreciate everyone who watches them. Subscribe for more daily Go Battle League content. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.